Okay, in the previous video we showed how to make a histogram of the IQs using no functions. In this video I'm going to show how to use the frequency function. So I already went ahead and copied and pasted my IQs, and I already went ahead and sorted them. So I can see that the minimum was 112 and the maximum is 170. So here what I'm going to do is, well, I'm going to go ahead and copy these intervals from before. I'm going to post those right here. Okay. And then what I need to do is make a column called bins. And what the bins are going to be is going to be the last number in the range. In other words, this would be 119. This would be 129. Now you see how the pattern going. You see it started to fill in there. Let's see if it does it again. Anyway, if you catch the pattern, you can always hit the down arrow. But another thing you can do when you start making a pattern is you can select your pattern and get that little fill handle, and it'll carry it on. Okay, this is where we're going to put the frequency. Okay. And, okay. So, here's how this function works. I'm going to select the range that I want to put the frequencies in. And then I'm going to go up to the first one here and type equals frequency. Okay, you see it populates there. The first thing you want to do is select the range of data. So the data is going to go from all the IQs. So again, I'll select the first one, use my shortcut, Control-Shift down. Of course, you could type or select the whole range. And then the second thing this is going to want are the bins. So I'm going to select all the bins except for the last one. Okay, that's just the way it works. And then I'll close the parenthesis. And here's the tricky part. You have to hit, hold down Control Shift and hit Enter. And that'll automatically fill in all the counts for you. Okay. Now we'll notice we can compare this when we did it by ourselves. Okay. I'm just going to copy and paste it side by side so you can see that it did the paste special. You can see it has the same counts, so that's good news. So we can do what we did before. We can select our frequency and insert a pie chart. Okay. To get our labels down here, we can left click on that, right click and hit select data. And where it says horizontal category axis labels, we'll hit edit and we'll select the intervals for our labels. Okay. Hit OK. Hit OK again. Again, we want to get rid of the gaps between these bars, so I can left click on a bar, right click, and then go to Format Data Series. And here I'll see gap width. I'm going to set this to 0. Now, I also want to change the chart title. I'm going to go ahead and put IQ. And then clicking on the bar graph again, I'll click on the plus sign. And here I'm going to add my data label. So I'm going to put my counts on there. I also like to put the borders in. So I'll click on the bar graphs. I'll hit the paint bucket. I'll go down to border. I'll make this black. And I'll make it a thickness of about 2. Okay. So there you go. We have a histogram. This time we actually used the frequency function in Excel. The first time we did it by hand, and that's not bad if it's not a long list, but you might have 100 or 200 items. So you're not going to want to count those by hand. So this is a good way to use the frequency function. Hope you found that helpful.